Hey you guys, DangerousThing here. Welcome back to another episode of Clash Royale, and today I'm switching things around just a little bit and I'm basically trying out a suggested deck from one and only Mr. Flarenian. So here it is. Hey DT, try this deck out. I've been using it for ages and it nearly always guarantees me a win every time. Now you all can read, you guys, and you can see the suggested troops and the layout. So this is exactly what I did, and let me go ahead and hop right over here. I was actually just on my YouTube reading that out loud. And thank you very much for a Musketeer, my dear lovely Loktar. Now I can upgrade him because I've been waiting forever to upgrade them. Now I just need to get extra 476 or something like that gold coins. So let's go ahead and see if we can donate anything. Well, we're gonna donate a few of the barbarians over here. Okay, so basically this is how things worked out after I initially swapped my deck to the suggested combo. Now, I'm not gonna say that I've won 100% of the times with this deck. The first time I've ever put the deck together, I actually lost because my reception dropped and I could not finish off the deck. So I got a 1 crown down and I lost. But here are some of the most successful replays of the exact deck. As you guys saw, the deck suggested Valkyrie, Barbarians, Musketeer, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Minions, Balloon, Skelly Army, and a baby dragon. As you can see, there are absolutely 0 spells in this deck, and we only have a few range cards. So let's go ahead and check it out and see how exactly this had worked out for me. Well, I mean, you see how it worked out, but let's see the game as it took place. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so this was the first successful victory, and I was in the P.E.K.K.A bowl, you guys. I was hitting my all-time low and basically dropping down low. I do not have a test device on which I test out various decks, so I just use my only account on which I play Clash Royale. So sometimes when I get a little too crazy and too adventurous, I get myself into a place where I drop a ton of trophies in a very short period of time. So check out how Skelly Army just completely wiped out Mr. Giant Skeleton, and we are rushing for that arena tower on the right hand side. My Valkyrie gets taken out, but we still caused a pretty good amount of damage to that tower. Look at that. We went from 2030 to 900 something in under 50 seconds. So that was pretty great. I'm just gonna wait a little bit until my elixir is regened, because one of the most important things, obviously, that will give you a victory, get you a victory in Clash Royale is not, you know, how upgraded your cards are, but how wisely you use the elixir. And that's why sometimes when somebody suggests a deck for you, even though you know that this deck works out for somebody really well, it doesn't work out for you. It happens with me all the time. It all comes down to the elixir usage. And we just stopped a lovely little hog rider rush on the right hand side, and we are gonna stop this darn skeleton on the left, you guys. So from here on, we are only crushing it. Now let's go ahead and take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A on the right hand side. And actually a few of you guys commented under the boys versus girls challenge and said that Mini P.E.K.K.A is not a girl, that only a P.E.K.K.A is a girl. So now I kind of feel like maybe that challenge wasn't 100%, you know, I guess fair, but it's okay because I won and I'm happy with that. So here, you guys, he took out my left arena tower and we are going for the win. We're going for 3-star here. Let's take out the hog rider on the right with minions, and we are going on the left, pushing for the victory. And of course, skeletons on skeletons are getting absolutely crushed. Now we just needed to turn around the giant skeleton, because otherwise he could have taken out my right hand side arena tower, and that is not what I'm about, you guys. So here is the final push. Less than 30 seconds left and we are going for it. The left arena tower is about to come down and we are charging for the crown tower. The mini P.E.K.K.A is taken out on the right, and nothing stops us now. So let's go ahead and keep this happening. Keep it going. And I actually didn't think I was going to get a 3 crown, but in just last second, I was able to get a victory with the help of my little lovely musketeer girl. So 3 crown, and I was pretty pleased with the deck. I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this again then. So I went ahead and played it again, and I got a 2 crown victory here. So let's take a look at how this happened. And of course, exact same deck, you guys. I'm being dealt a nice little combo in the beginning with both range and melee characters. And I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, wait until we're almost at 10 elixirs. Now let's go ahead and drop. The prince is coming, and we are going to stop him with minions. He is not even causing that much damage to my tower. And now, of course, he's got a lovely little witch, which, you know, you guys, is one of my favorite cards, but witch is pretty dangerous against the baby dragon. So we need to take her out ASAP. She's ready to cut the baby dragon, so she is definitely to be watched out for. Now, my musketeer is taking out minions, and of course, like I said, the witch is of a threat. So we're gonna drop skeletons on the left to take out the giant, and look at that, you guys. He counters my skeletons with the spell of arrows, and now he's got the balloon coming. This is where I'm thinking maybe this is not such a great deck, because I definitely wish I had some spells. And the balloon drops the bomb on my tower, and I'm feeling a little bit of a pressure over here. So let's go ahead, go 2 times the speed, and see what I did next. He dropped his prince on the left, and I counter him with my barbarian army, and we are going forward, guys, with barbarians, with the P.E.K.K.A, but I don't have anything that was able to take out the minions, and of course I lost my troops way too prematurely. But now we are coming, and we're coming strong, you guys. We're going to take out the left arena tower, and just now go ahead and hold on, because he is being really aggressive over here. He takes out my right arena tower with the balloon, and now I have to be careful, because if I want to win, I have to hold the position. So I went into a little bit more of a defensive, so I'm just dropping everything I have to stop the giant and stop the balloon. Excuse me. To stop the balloon, and we stopped the balloon successfully. And basically, this is how we walked out with a 2 crown victory. So far at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this deck, definitely looking pretty nice for me. Then I go into a draw, and this one was a bit more difficult, you guys. I was working against someone who had a Hog Rider, a freeze spell, of course, a mirror spell, prince, musketeer, minion horde, and a Valkyrie. So this was a difficult deck to go against. So let's go ahead and quickly go through it. Let's go at 4 times the speed, because you already know the outcome. This was a draw, and it all came down to just being able to hold down the grounds. And like I said, it's a bit more challenging when you play without spells, and I know what you're thinking, because I just won against someone who did not have any spells in the previous video. So I guess I can't complain too much, but basically, like I said, he definitely had really great cards, and the combo and the strategy of the Hog Rider and the freeze was definitely working out for him. Now I am just going and trying to get the crown here with my balloon, which worked out for me really well, and the balloon dropped the bomb on the crown tower. So he is using the freeze Hog Rider strategy. I know you guys, Sam Lim, if you're watching this, I know you've suggested that combo many times, and definitely what a great combo when you know how to use it. So he was using it right and left, and that is how he got his first crown, and that is how he managed to keep 1 crown. And you know, that's how we got into a tie, because I just kept being really careful, because I knew whenever he released his Hog Rider, he was gonna put a freeze spell next, and I just had to always keep some elixir in the background so I could counter him if needed be. Then, of course, I had my defeat, and you guys, you know I show you defeats all the time. I'm gonna skip it this time. I'm just gonna show you that it happened, because I can't deny the fact that it did. Now let's take a look at this quick victory over here, 3-0, and I love 3-0s, you guys. Those are my favorite. And he starts crying right from the beginning, wishes me good luck. You know, I never answer the good luck message because when I do, I feel like I jinx myself all the time. So we are taking out his Hog Rider with the skeleton army and the little lovely baby dragon, and then of course he's coming down with his barbarians, and we're taking them out with minions. So this is how I get my first crown, you guys, and now we are pushing for the main tower, for the king tower. And I don't know exactly what happened, but I feel like my opponent maybe have dropped off and for a second, or maybe he was just saving up the elixir, because he definitely did not deploy anything in that period of time. And I am pushing more and more and harder, and we're coming down second crown, and we are going for the crown tower. You guys, look at the Valkyrie. She's just absolutely unbelievably strong. And now I just need to wait until my elixir is refilled, and we are rushing. We're going for the crown tower. He sends his prince. We take him out with the skeleton army, and 3 crowns to nothing. This is how I like it, you guys. Now, does this happen often? No, not at all, but it definitely happens, and when it does, I am one happy camper. So I also played another game using the exact same deck, and I got a draw. So I definitely do enjoy the deck a lot. Thank you very much, Mr. Flare Neon, for suggesting this. I have absolutely had a blast playing using this combo. And you guys, I have a few more suggestions in comment section of my video. So I'm going to create another video where I take another one of your suggestions of the deck that you want me to play and see how it works out. Now, obviously, this one was a pretty successful one, so we shall see whether or not the next deck will be just as good. I will see you next time. DT is out.